Hi guys, Bon here, and today we are going to be talking about 5 stocks that you guys should consider buying in the month of September. These stocks have a lot of momentum behind it, so ride the momentum while it's there. And also, all these stocks are super strong, so there's no need to worry about them going bankrupt because they won't. These stocks are just my opinions. I am not a financial advisor. When you guys are investing in stocks, please do your own due diligence and only invest in what you guys can afford to lose. So with that, let's get started. Okay, so the first stock is Facebook. Its ticker symbol is FB. It is currently at $293.66. Market cap is $836 billion. 52-week range is 137 to 304. That's pretty crazy, okay? It pretty much doubled its lowest point, more than doubled. Its PE ratio is 35.9, which is kind of high, but considering all these tech stocks, 35 is not out there, okay? So now let's look at its charts. For me right now, I'm only going to be looking at its 6-month charts because anything before the pandemic is not as relevant as it is now. So as we look here, on March 16th, we can see that it was at $146. And since then, it has been going up until around June. And since June is kind of leveled off here, and then in August it had a really big spike. And the reason for this massive jump was because they had a very good Q2 earnings. And because of that, they have been going up ever since July 30th. Now let's talk about why I think Facebook is going to be going up in the month of September. Well, the first reason is because of the coronavirus. Because of the virus, most businesses had to shut down. A lot of people are staying home. And when people are at home, they're more likely to go on Facebook because what else are you going to do at home? So in my opinion, people are going to be browsing Facebook a lot more throughout September, throughout October, November, and December because you cannot go see your friends and family in the holidays, and that's going to be very tough. So they are more likely to stay on Facebook to check up on what is going on. However, and that's been going on anyways. The new thing about Facebook is that small businesses, like people who never actually started a business, they are starting businesses right now on Facebook. All they do is that they create a Facebook page, they put a lot of their foods, they put their businesses on there, and then they get business from Facebook. I know that my family's been using it because there have been a lot of new businesses that say they'll deliver to your house because they can make their products at home, ship it to the people, like drive to the people, and then that's it, okay? That's how they start their business. That's how a lot of small businesses are starting right now during COVID because a lot of these people, they're at home, they don't have anything to do, so they want to start the passion business that they have had for a very long time that they haven't had the time to do. So they do that, they get on Facebook, they make a page, and then they sell it to all their friends. And that part of Facebook has been really growing during these COVID times, and I don't see it stopping until COVID is taken care of. So in my opinion, more people are going to be on Facebook selling stuff, and that's just going to drive more people to Facebook. The other reason why I think Facebook is going to grow in September is because this is an election year. September and October is the biggest month for the election. The Democrats and the Republicans are going to pay a lot of money for Facebook ads. And so election time, it's going to be a very big time for them to grow and get ad revenue because those campaigns spend millions and billions of dollars for these elections. So like it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for Facebook. But besides the ads for the elections, people are just going to be naturally going to Facebook to find out election news. I mean, Facebook has become a big platform for news, so people are going to be joining in Facebook to see what is happening, and that's going to be a very big crowd. I think Facebook for the month of September is going to be very big, as well as October. I don't know about November, but September and October, I think Facebook is going to have very high traffic, and hopefully the stock will catch up and they will go up as well, and it has been. Alright, so my next stock is Apple. Alright, Apple is currently at $499. Its market cap is $2.1 trillion. It's the only company in the world that has hit the $2 trillion mark. Its 52-week range is $204 to $515. Oh, it went over 100% within these past 6 months. Now let's look at the charts. And this is a 6 months chart. 6 months ago on March 23rd, it was at $224, and since then it's been going up, non-stop, non-stop, except this little hiccup here. This little hiccup here is because before their earnings came out, people were kind of nervous about what was happening before their earnings, so that's why the stock dropped. But after the earnings, it went up like crazy. On earnings day, oh my goodness, on earnings day, it went up from $384 to $425. Apple went up 40 points after their earnings because they had a very, very good quarter. And to top it off, they announced that they were going to be splitting their stock, a 4-to-1 split. So that means that for every one stock that you guys have, they're going to split it up into 4 stocks. And ever since then, it has been going up because this is very, very good news for them. So just to recap, their stock is splitting today, August 31st. If we go back 6 years ago, and this right here, 6/09/2014, they had a 7-to-1 split. And after that, this, it started going up. It went up for close to a month. The stock price went up for close to a month. Realistically, the stock split does nothing for the company, but what it does is that it lowers the price so that more people can go in and buy it. And because of that, more people are likely to join the hype and buy the Apple stock, okay? The best company in the world, the biggest company in the world. Now, let's talk about why I think that Apple is going to be going up in the month of September. So obviously, I think that the stock split is going to do well for Apple. But the other thing is that September and October is the time where the iPhones come out. And keep in mind that the iPhone 12 is going to be delayed. They didn't really give a time for when it's going to come out, but it's probably going to be in October or November. But I do think that the month leading up to that is really, really good for the stock because the month leading up to the release of the iPhone, there's going to be a lot of commercials. There are going to be big announcements. Apple always does a big review for their iPhones, and I don't think this year is going to be any different. But what I want to go over now is their revenue streams. So this is from Investopedia, and for the fiscal year of 2019, the company's iPhone business accounted for 54.7% of total sales. Apple's growing service segments made up approximately 17% of revenue, ahead of the Mac, which generated 9.8%. The wearables, homes, and accessories comprise of 9.4%, and iPads account for 8.1%. So obviously the iPhone business is a very big part of Apple, but just because it's a very big part of Apple doesn't mean that it's very profitable. It is profitable, make no mistake, the iPhone business is very profitable. But an even more profitable business is its service. Its service business is so much more profitable because all they do is that they have built-in apps that are running by themselves. Okay, you don't need to build physical products. You don't need to build physical iPhone products. It says here that in the fiscal year of 2019, Apple service businesses posted gross profit margins of 63.7%, approaching double the 32% gross margins of the company's product sectors. So that means that their services is almost twice as profitable as their products, as their iPhones and all the other products that they make. It's almost twice as profitable because it's there, okay? It's already there. All they need to do is get more sales, and that's it. People are already using Apple Pay. They're already buying music, buying videos, buying movies from the Apple Store. So it's so easy. It's so profitable. 63.7% profitability. That is just crazy. Oh yeah, and if you guys don't mind, please hit the like button for me. These videos take me a very, very long time to record, research, and edit. So if you guys just hit the like button, it would mean a lot to me. So with that, let's continue. Okay, so the next stock is Amazon. Its ticker symbol is AMZN. Its current stock price is $3,401. Its market cap is $1.7 trillion. Its 52-week range is $1,626 to $3,453. So it is almost at its 52-week high. PE ratio is 130. 130. So that's pretty high, right? If we look at its statistics, If we look at its statistics, we can see that a year ago, its trailing PE was 79, and then it went up to 81, 84, 131 on June 30th. So it's been going up, and up. For me, 130 is pretty high, okay? There's no doubt 130 PE ratio is pretty high, but this is Amazon, and I've seen crazier PE ratios, be careful with it, but there's still a lot of room to grow. Now, before we get into the reason why I think Amazon is going to be growing in September, let's take a look at its charts. 6 months ago, it was at $1,676, and ever since then, it's gone up like crazy. If we look at its 2 years, okay, look at this. It was pretty flat for 2 years, and then boom, it went up. Now, let's talk about why Amazon is growing so fast. And the answer is obvious. With COVID, people don't want to go to stores, okay? People already hate going to buy things at the store before COVID. That's why Amazon is growing so fast. But after COVID, people more than ever want to shop online because they don't want to go to stores because you have to wear masks, you have to wait in those long lines, okay? It's not a good experience. So they buy things online. So ever since COVID happened, Amazon has been crazy, okay? It's been absolutely crazy. So, and that's the main reason why Amazon is growing. But the other reason why Amazon is growing is because of COVID, stores are closing. A lot of stores are closing. And when brick and mortar stores are closing, Amazon has less competitors, so more people go on Amazon, and that just causes the stock to go up. So I think that Amazon is going to have a very, very good year from now till pretty much the end of the year, because the holiday seasons are coming up and there's no other place to buy other than Amazon. Now, there are some things to worry about for Amazon, and that is Walmart and Target. Walmart and Target has been doing very, very well during these COVID times. Okay? For Walmart, it's because they have very, very low prices and they are essential places, they are essential businesses, so they are open and they have been doing very well during these COVID times. Walmart's online sales nearly doubled in Q2 as pandemic continues. This is as of August 18th. And so Walmart is doing very, very well. And this is the same thing for Target, as Target hits sales record on online search, says August starts solid. Shares that the Minneapolis-based retailers jumped around 12% to a record high of $153.77 in morning trading after it handily trounced estimates for quarterly profits and revenue. So that means that Amazon is getting competition from Walmart and Target. So that could be a big issue, but currently it's definitely not an issue, and it won't be an issue until probably the next year or so, probably not even. They are also growing in that space. So that is just something for you guys to be aware of. Okay, so the next stock is Tesla. Tesla is currently at $2,200. Very, very crazy. Market cap is $412 billion. 52-week range is $218 to $2,300, okay? Its 52-week high is 10 times its 52-week low. 10 times. PE ratio is 1,145. That's the highest PE ratios that I've ever seen. I mean, for a company this huge, its PE ratio is astronomical. Astronomical PE ratio. So let's look at the charts. This is the year to date. In February-ish, it was around $800, $900. And then it dropped like everything did in March. And then ever since March, it was $316. And since then, it has been going up like crazy. Currently, right now, it is $2,213. Tesla is a company that no one really knows the value of. It could be worth $300 a share. It could be worth $2,000 a share. It could be worth $4,000 per share. No one really knows the value of Tesla because it is a car company, but it is also a tech company. So it's been pretty crazy. And what's even crazier is that they are doing a 5-to-1 split starting today, March 31st. And their 5-to-1 split is actually higher than their 52-week low. When they split a 5-to-1 split right now, it would be a bit over $400. So yeah, very, very crazy. It has a lot of momentum for it, obviously. It really resonates with the millennials, and then people on Robinhood are buying it up like crazy, okay? So if it is going up, there's a lot of momentum behind it. So buy some Tesla shares. Obviously, I'm not telling you guys to put all your money into Tesla because it's very, very risky, but ride the momentum. I still think that Tesla is going to go up, especially when they announce the 5-to-1 stock split. It'll be around $400. It's a lot more accessible to people. So more people are going to be buying it. There's really nothing that I can say to back up its 1,145 PE ratios. But it's just that they have a lot of momentum. So ride the momentum wave and see where it takes you. And finally, the last stock is gold. Ticker symbol is GLD. That is the ETF that I use to buy the stock price of actual gold. Or you can buy the company that Warren Buffett is investing in. That is Barrick Gold. Ticker symbol is GOLD. Either one is very, very good. So pick whichever one that you're comfortable with. Now, I've been talking a lot about gold in this channel, and I'll leave a link up here on my previous video. But I think that gold is a very, very important resource, important investment to have during this very, very uncertain times, okay? With COVID still going on strong in America, with the economy the way it is right now, with everything around the world, things are very, very uncertain. And when things are uncertain, gold prices are gonna go up. Went above $2,000. At its highest point, it was around $2,050, $2,060 per ounce. Ever since then, it's dropped to $1,900, $1,930-ish. But I think that it is about to go past $2,000 right now. Now, my main reason for that is because Fed Chairman Jerome Powell just said that they are willing to let inflation go past 2% for the next few years so that the economy can recover. And when inflation is up, the price of gold naturally goes up because inflation means that the value of the dollar is going to decrease. When the value of the dollar decreases, gold goes up. And when inflation is going up, interest rates are at an all-time low, uncertainty in the world, those three things are a catalyst for gold prices to go up. Also, the other reason why I'm such a big proponent of gold is because gold is an asset that will not lose value if the stock market decides to correct itself. Most people usually go into gold when there is a stock market crash or a stock market dip. So it is unlikely that gold will lose value if there is a market correction. Now I must warn you that if there is a stock market dip, if there is a stock market crash, gold will lose value. Gold will lose a lot of its value that day. But it'll be the fastest thing to reclaim its losses if there is a correction. If we look at here, in March 17th, it was at $1,477. It had a very, very big crash, just like the stock market, very, very big. But within a few days, it got everything back within a few days. And then after that, it started rallying again. Now, the reason why the price of gold crashed was because when the stock market crashed, people need money to cover their position, so they sell gold. And when people sell gold, the price of gold will go lower. But after the stock market crash, people will buy up gold again because there's so much uncertainty in the world that they just want something that's safe. And gold is the ultimate thing that people go to when there is uncertainty. Alright guys, well, that is my video for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like the content, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really much appreciate it. So until next time, bye.